One of the agro-processors we are meeting with today is Mr. John Luke from the Pomeroon. Mr. Luke, thank you very much for speaking with us. What can you tell us are some of the products you have here on display?
Okay, my name is John Luke from Luke's Manufacturing, and some of the products I might have in here is the cassava seasoning, the coconut seasoning, golden apple achar, you have the hot sauce, the natural honey, also you have the green seasoning, all purpose. Now this is just some of the items that you have in here presently now, and this is all of spice to eat healthy, cook healthy, and go with no fertilizer, no preservative inside.
Now your cassava and coconut seasonings are mainly used for frying and baking stuff. Can you tell us about that?
Okay, the reason for the cassava seasoning and the coconut seasoning as the fries, because it's too long, Guyanese especially, as keeping cassava and coconut beyond their pot weight. Right now, it's beneficial for you, especially for diabetes and so on, because it also passed through processing already. It is standardized from your standard also, and we work in order to you to understand the benefit that cassava have for you personally. They have over 21 different items beneficial from you.
All right, thank you, Lou.
The name of the business is Malia's Kitchen. We're located in Kitty. We deal mainly with mithai, the fudge, chicken foot, and the traditional seasonal black cake. Basically, this business was birthed from COVID since 2020. So there was nothing much to do, and so we decided to let's start something. And what we did, we went around and looked at other people businesses and see how we can better from that. And that's why our packages, if you look at our packaging, is totally different from a lot of other competitors.
If you can tell me, this is 2 years on. What has been the response to the public, from the public to your products?
The response is very positive, very encouraging. It's going to grow. It will grow.
Participating here, what does it mean for you being in this setting, participating in a regional expo?
Basically, it's to let the rest of the Caribbean know what we have here to offer in Guyana, and the kind of quality of stuff that we have. So us being here is basically to showcase not just me, but what Guyana has to offer to the rest of the Caribbean.
Hi, good day. My name is Abigail John, and I manage the affairs of GT Wine.
Now, Abigail, what can you tell us about GT Wine? How did you get started?
Oh, GT Wine has a beautiful story. My grandfather, he was a farmer and a headmaster. But after retirement, he continued planting pineapple. And one of his sons came back home and said, "Daddy, you got all this pine wasting." So he took the pineapple and he turned it into wine. And that's how we actually got started, is from using pineapple, spoiled pineapple, and we make wine. And then he started using other fruits. And then, he just do it as a hobby to upkeep himself. But when I finished UG, he introduced me to wine. I was like, we ain't putting down this thing. We ain't giving it away anymore. We're going to turn it into a business. And today we have GT Wine with over 15 flavors of wine. And our number one selling wine, the most demanded wine, is the Strokus. Strokus is made with a whole host of barks. And we brought out some today on display. Some persons, they heard about barks, but you don't know what a panty borer look like, or you don't know what a coction look like. But when you read up on the barks and the health benefits, because persons are beginning to be so health conscious about themselves, and here you have all of this vitamin in your body now. So people rush for this number one wine, which is the Strokus here.
Now, I know that managing a business is difficult. How have you been able to do it?
Well, the only problem we are having right now is not being able to meet the demand. Demand is more than supply. So like Jamun, we are out of Jamun. So we have to look to do better projections in the future in order to meet this growing demand. Barks is in demand, the bark swine is in demand, and this business has created employment for other persons. People supply us barks from all over Guyana. People supply us different berries. Auntie Desma, this is one of our next best-selling wine. People like red wine. This berry is grown all over Guyana. And here we have it today inside a bark. But with all these housing development going on, Auntie Desma is becoming extinct. So I'm encouraging persons to come and savor this antique berry, Auntie Desma from GT Wine. And persons, when they come into our location in Kitty and Buxton, they're welcome to sample any of the flavors we have here. Or you can contact me directly on 653-6948 or my uncle on 621-8195.
I'm Sarojini from Sarojini Flavor Park. At Sarojini Flavor Park, we manufacture all spices. We have jeera, we have masala, we have... You think about the spices, we have it for the best curry. We have like fish and meat seasoning, ginger powder, turmeric dye, all seasoning, we do have it. We even have the clove and the nutmeg in powder that you no longer need to go and grate and so on. And at Sarojini Flavor Park, we do our product ourselves. We mill, we grind, we package everything right at Sarojini Flavor Park. We does not import or repack it back. We do ourselves. So when you buy something from us, it's chances that it manufactured that very day. There's chances that it was manufactured yesterday. So everything you have fresh. We also do snack. The snacks that we do is like plantain flour, plantain chips, chicken foot, cheesy chicken foot, all sugar cake, fudge, chana, fried split peas, mithai. And you can find these products at all leading supermarkets. At Massey's, you find them at Falls gas station. You would even find them at Cheddi Jagan International Airport at the duty free. It's already there. So if you're going back and you forget you didn't take back something nice, and while you're at the airport, you just grab something there. Sarojini Flavor Park. However, DSL, it's there. Anywhere you in Guyana, we supply. You call us on 670-9581. We are willing to do business with you, whether it is wholesale, any amount. Any amount we wholesale. My response from the public is great. Great. I must say great. Even during this expo here, I had investors come to me and they're asking like masala and jeera, they would like to have it by the bulk. So they, how much I would be charging and question like that, give them my email address and so on, so that they are willing to do business. So the response is great. They are great. Chips and so on, I like supply places like with hundreds of packs per week. So it's great. Yes, it has been positive. GMC has been a great help. Guyana shop, when I have my stuff there, I would have like places would call and they would commend me that we had the best curry with your spices. And you're out of spices at GMC. You're not, we need. So those are the things that upbuild you. As a business person, it make you, want to expand more, bring out more different kind of spices and so on. So it has been great. About 2 years now. Yes, it started during COVID, yes. It started during COVID, and though COVID was there, it did not stop me. It did not stop the business from flow or anything. It was one. Well, yes, that's a very great question. And I can't remember the actual year, but I did a cake decorating course with BIT from the Ministry of Labor. However, in that course, we had, I can't even remember the right name for it, but we had like a class as women, how you can manage yourself, right? So during that class, I was taught by the teacher, how to manage yourself as a woman, and you want to be this independent person and so on. So I reach out. I reach out to Miss Rima, I reach out to Bits, and I go and I tell them, I said, I want to do not just cake. I did this cake, I have them supermarket, they're named under the name Sarojini flavor cake. But however, I want to do more. So they asked me like what, so I explained myself, and they helped me a lot. That was a tremendous help. And when I tell my husband about what I want to do, he says, don't just dream a dream, live that dream. Go about, do what you want it to do. Yes, so that's how I come about. That is how Sarojini Flavor Park has come about. Yeah.
Okay, we're here speaking with Mr. Nazim Hassan from the Ghana Manufacturing Services Association. Now, Mr. Hassan, we are here at the Agri Festival at the conference center. What does this mean for small manufacturers?
Hi, Ivor. Thanks for your question. So this really allows the small manufacturers to expose their products. It's an avenue for exposure. But not just expose the target group. Of course, we had heads of government, members of the diplomatic community, international organizations, financing organizations, and so on, as well as local business persons. So it gives them that exposure. They're able to interact with these persons, answer questions, and maybe pitch an idea. Let's say, for instance, joint venturing, financing, those kinds of things.
Seeing the level of packaging, the types of products we have here, the interaction that you would have witnessed, right? As an executive of the GMSC, what is that feeling like?
We're elated. We're very happy that our members are out here. You have seen for yourself the kind of traffic that is on here. It also, the earlier question that you asked about, because the school children are here also, they're also picking up ideas. And when they become young entrepreneurs, when they become adults and young entrepreneurs, they would have already gotten some foundation. When we were younger, we didn't have this kind of exposure. Now, at young age, it's so nice to see the school children are here because they can pick up a lot of ideas. As soon as they get into their early adulthood, early 20s and so, they can start running with ideas because, it's not just products that are here. I'm sure you saw that. There are also service companies, right? There are also suppliers of inputs. There's a company that supplies bottles and all those things. There's a company that supplies machines, small equipment that a small entrepreneur can use. And these are all members of the GMSA. So we are very happy that our members are able to participate in this Agri-Investment Forum and Expo and get this exposure.
And have you gotten any spike in requests for persons to join the association, given what they would have witnessed at UNCAP and here?
Well, actually, since our Benab Duty Free shop early in the year, that we put on that Benab Duty Free shop for primarily the persons who were coming for the oil conference, right? You would recall from since then to now, it's the membership request has been growing all the time. As a matter of fact, GMSA's membership is at its highest point right now.
Now, Barbados. Tell us what is happening in Barbados. How many participants do we have in Barbados, and what are some of the products and services that we have sent to Barbados to participate in that festival?
Right, so it's Agrofest in Barbados, which is happening on the 27th to the 29th of May. That's next weekend. We have over 100 Guyanese attending, of which there are 61 persons from 32 companies that are members of GMSA. So you can see that there's actually 2 persons per company that is going up. And these are also small agro-processors. Some of them are service providers, some of them are craft producers. They're looking forward to that Agrofest because notwithstanding its name, Agrofest, it happens to be an exhibition similar to this, where we'll have other things and not just agriculture-oriented products, right? Given what is happening between our two countries, and you may have heard about the St. Barnabas Accord, which is signed by our president and Barbados' prime minister. So that is forging greater trade between the two countries. There are going to be some issues, transportation issues that have to be resolved. But once it's happening at the policy level and they have cleared the way, then it's just for the businesses to find the opportunities now. So we are very, very, very happy that our members are able to attend and participate in that expo.
My last question: how many of your members, the small manufacturers, the small manufacturers, how many of them have actually secured export market?
I can't give you a number now, but we do have members that are already exporting to various countries. And with the participation here and at the Agrofest, that is expected to grow.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hassan.